Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. And I go on too many.
Alright guys, so we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna start off by priming my eyelids using my LA Girl Pro Primer Stick in Nude. And then I'm going to blend that out using a foundation brush. And then I'm gonna put my first color. I'm using Caramel from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy Palette. And I'm going to apply this into my transition area, okay? I'm just using a blending brush. I believe this one is from Sigma. And then I'm going to go ahead and use Topaz from the Amrezy palette and apply this to the lid and kind of leaving the outer part a little blank. So we're not going to put anything to the outer part. We're going to put another color there, okay? So blend it out to the lid and pat that on good. Now using Deep Plum and my Pro Blender brush from Diva Beauty, I'm going to apply this to the outer V section of my eye and bring it in slightly into the crease and blend it in with my first shade, which is the Caramel shade from the Amrezy palette, okay? Make sure you take your time and blend this out, and you can go ahead and check the other eye to make sure everything looks nice and even, alright? And then I'm going to go back in with my first blending brush and just blend that out again to make sure it's nice and smooth. And then for my glitter, I'm using this new Hard Candy glitter and my e.l.f. locking seal. The glitter is in the shade City Chic. It comes in a duo set. And I'm going to apply that to the lid using my Real Techniques base brush. These are sold at Ulta. They're like $17.99 for a set. And then I'm going to apply the glitter a little at a time, okay? I do wet my brush with the lock and seal, and I pick up my glitter and just apply it a little at a time. So just kind of let your eye dry. You can use your hand to dry it. And then go back in with Deep Plum and reapply some of that and make the outer V a little darker, okay? Now for my wing liner, you guys know I always do a very dramatic wing liner, but in this one, it was kind of dramatic but very thin. I wanted a very, very thin line. I wanted my lid to really be the main focus, not the liner, okay? So we're gonna do a very, very thin line. I'll call this a stiletto line, a stiletto wing liner. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. Alright, and I'm using the NYC liquid liner. It is $2.99, I believe, in Rite Aid and Kmart, all those places. It's one of my favorites. And just take your time with this. I know you guys have a lot of problems with it. I'll put some tutorials down below for you guys to learn how to do your wing liner, okay? So check down there. There's also a brow tutorial down there. Now I'm going to prime underneath my lower lash line with my LA Girl Pro Primer Stick in Nude. Now I'm going to blend that out with my concealer brush, that is. Yeah, that's a concealer brush. Just blend that out and kind of drag it to the outer part. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Morocco from the Amrezy palette and blend this out underneath my lower lashes. I'm using this kind of small pointed detailer brush from my Sonia Kashuk purple set from her 15-year anniversary set. And I'm going to blend this out underneath my lower lashes and also bring this out underneath that wing liner, okay? We're going to create like a phantom wing. That's what we're going to call it. Alright, and I'm going to go in with Deep Plum and this smaller detailer brush from the Sonia Kashuk set and apply that Deep Plum closer to the lower lashes. We're going to layer up the colors, okay? And this will give it that smoky effect. So blend that out. I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline using the Rimmel London Kohl eyeliner. This is a waterproof eyeliner in black. It's a casual eyeliner. And I'm going to go in with this dark black shade from the Amrezy palette and use the same detailer brush that I use for Deep Plum and blend this in to the outer part of the lower lash line and kind of flick this out to create like a phantom wing. So it's like a second wing liner, you know, it's like barely there. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer brush and apply just a little bit of concealer between the two wings just to make that bottom one stand out a bit more. So now I'm gonna go in with the shade Glisten and a kind of small pencil brush, you would say, and apply that to the tear duct area. And then I'm going to apply my mascara and some wispies. These are from Stardell. And I'm going to apply them to the eye after I put on my mascara, of course. The mascara I'm using is from Smashbox, okay? I love this mascara. It was actually a gift to me, and I really like it. So now pop on your lashes. And make sure you put them in good. Be careful when using a tweezer, guys. I don't want you to poke your eye out, okay? They do have special tools for putting on lashes, so if you're, you know, scared of poking your eye out, go buy that special, you know, eyelash thing. So this is how the eyes look, and then I'm gonna move right on to the face. So I'm gonna highlight my face using the L'Oreal. This is like a true match. This is like a crayon concealer thing. It's in the shade medium, and I'm just gonna apply it into the areas of my face that I want to bring more light to and I want to highlight, and I'm gonna blend that out using the same foundation brush that I used to blend out my eyeshadow primer. So in very small patting motions, I'm just gonna blend out that concealer. You guys have seen me do this millions of times already. Well, not millions, like a couple hundred times, but you've seen me do it a lot of times, so you pretty much know what it is that I'm doing. I did put on my foundation before doing this because I wanted to save some time, okay? And make sure you blend that out really, really good. Alright, and then for contour, I'm using my City Color Cosmetics Contour Effects Kit. I'm using the bronzer shade to warm up my face and to contour it. And I'm using my contouring brush from Diva Beauty. I'm just going to contour my face very, very lightly and bring some color back into it, because adding foundation kind of makes your face look flat. So we're going to add back those shadows into my face and make it warm. Okay, make sure you blend it out really good. If you guys want to buy this contour effects kit, please check down below. I'll have links to all the products and codes and all those good things for you, okay? Blend it out, blend it out, blend it out. And I'm going to add a bit of the darker contouring shade just to darken up my cheekbones a bit more, just to hollow them out a bit because I want it to be a bit more dramatic. Then I'm going to go in with a small shadow brush and go back in with that bronzing color in the middle of the palette and contour my nose just to bring the shape back into it, because adding the foundation kind of made it look flat. So we're going to bring it back into bring the shadow back into the nose and, you know, make it look more defined, okay? That's what contouring does. So I'm going to show you quickly how it looks from one side to the other. See? And I'm going to go ahead and finish the other side. And make sure to contour the tip of your nose. Don't just contour the sides and leave the tips, you know, open like that. You're going to get that Squidward nose effect, and we're not trying to go for that look, okay? Okay, once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and use my favorite Be Mad blush in the shade Guava, and I'm going to apply this to the cheeks using a blush brush that I got from City Color, Coastal Scents quite a while ago, okay, about 7 years ago. I'm going to set under my eyes using some of my pressed invisible powder from Black Opal, and then I'm going to line my lips using the Jordana Auto Lip Liner Pencil in Cabernet. It's a very, very dark kind of plum Bordeaux-ish kind of color, and it's perfect for fall, you guys. So line your lips. You don't have to fill it in all the way, okay? Try to get it as perfect as you can, but if you mess up, we always have concealer. And then for lipstick, I'm using Wet n Wild's Sugar Plum Fairy. You all wanted to know what this lipstick shade was, and there it is. Sugar Plum Fairy is only $1.99 in Walmart and most stores, okay? And I'm going to go back in with the Jordana lip liner in Cabernet and just clean up my lips just a bit. And I'm also going to use some concealer just to make my lips look a little more sharp and clean and more defined, okay? I'm going to go back in with my powder and just set around my nose because it was getting a little oily. I kind of want it more matte. I'm not just going for more of a dewy look. For my cheekbones, I'm using my new Sunlight Trio Blush and Highlight Bronzer Kit from City Color. This is in collection 1. I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones and my Cupid's bow. And then time for the hair, I put on my wig that I made using hair from Diamond Virgin Hair Company. This is their new Mink Brazilian hair. I already did a review plus a giveaway. So go ahead and check my last video if you want to win a closure. And this is your final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial so much. This is a close-up of the eyes, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to rate, subscribe, and share. Love you guys. Bye.
I won't stop moving. It's like